This is One on One. That was from American Psycho, and there is Helene Yorke. She's an actress starring in American Psycho, playing at the Schoenfield, right?
Yes.
And tell everyone what's the premise of it. It's set in Manhattan, 1980s.
In 1989, it's set in Manhattan. It's about this guy who works on Wall Street, sort of...
Patrick Buchanan?
Patrick Bateman.
Bateman. And would you, Patrick Buchanan, no, he ran for president, he's a conservative.
Yeah.
That would be someone, Patrick Bateman. And you would be his girlfriend.
I play his girlfriend. He plays this finance guy who lives on the Upper West Side, where we are right now.
Yes.
And he's just sort of making his way. He's got his group of friends and sort of trying to fit in this, very bougie, upper crusty finance young guy world, but can't quite get a grip on himself. And so he kills a lot of people.
Yeah, at night, some stuff happens.
Yeah, at night he kills a lot of... I don't want to say who he kills, because I don't want to ruin it.
Don't.
But just sort of goes on a killing rampage to make himself feel alive, connected to something. And it's an inherent need within him.
And you?
I don't kill anybody.
I know you don't, but your character. But you're with this guy.
Yeah, I'm with this guy.
So what kind of character are you?
I basically fit into this world of his, young people with money living in New York City. And he dates me because I sort of fit a mold. I fit an expectation of something he's meant to do. And he meets somebody else that, piques his interest, but he knows that he can't.
That's you, in the black.
That's me in the black, looking very mean.
You look...
As usual.
You are what you wear.
Yeah. That's the name of the song that we do. We sing a whole song about designers, and it's just sort of a way of showing how surface level these people at that time were and what was going on in the 80s. And, it was a time of prosperity, and everybody was really feeling that.
Funny, horrible, what? What is this?
It's both. What's been interesting is striking a tone. So you're not going and saying like, oh God, it's really dour, or I'm really horrified the entire time. I would really like to call it a black comedy, where you sort of have a lot of darkness and then you laugh in spite of yourself, and then moments where you feel an ominous thing coming on, you're still made to laugh, and that brings the anticipation in a way that's different than if it was just, some horror story.
In terms of audiences, Helena, do you sense that the audiences are getting any younger that are coming, and do you think there's any connection to Hamilton?
I do. I think that what's exciting is that I don't think when you go out as an actress and you meet people and they find out what you do, they sort of, think that that's interesting, or they don't have a real connection to it. Maybe they saw Les Mis when they were younger, or Phantom of the Opera or something like that. But now what's interesting is that I don't think I have dinner with anybody without them saying, oh, have you seen Hamilton? Have you seen this? And what it's doing is that it's making, I hate to use this word, I feel like it's making theater trendy again.
Yes.
In a way that musical theater used to, the pop music of the day used to be what was in musicals. Rodgers and Hammerstein were, the top 20 of the time when in the golden age of musical theater. And I think what we're hitting now is another golden age. There was an interesting piece in New York Magazine about it, and about how people are talking about it again. So, if Hamilton is getting people to go to the theater, or even something like Wicked, which has a younger draw, it's what's next, and they have a lovely experience, and coming back and building a base that is embracing a younger audience. Which is interesting because it's not something young people go to a movie or something.
Real quick, on the television side, give us a plug for the thing you're doing with Nick Nolte called Graves.
I'm doing a show called Graves, which is going to be on Epix. I play Nick Nolte's daughter. He's a former conservative president of the United States, looking to redefine his legacy. Complicated character, as you can imagine, having somebody like Nick Nolte do that. I play his very troubled, newly divorced daughter.
You love what you do.
I love what I do.
Were you born to act?
I think so. I think people that do this have sort of an open eye to things around them, to be able to observe others and and put that into and characterize, bring something to life that is outside of themselves. And I've always been an observer, and I've always loved being around people, and I think that that's what I love most about what I do.
People should go see Helene Yorke in American Psycho, the musical.
The musical.
At Schoenfeld Theater, West 45th Street, right here in the heart of New York City. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you very much.
Stay with us. We'll be right back right after this from the Tisch WNET studio here in the heart of New York City. Thank you. That was great.
One on One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. This special edition of One on One with Steve Adubato is brought to you from the Tisch WNET studios at Lincoln Center. Funding has been provided by RWJ Barnabas Health, Valley National Bank, Berkeley College, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey, New Jersey Sharing Network, the Healthcare Foundation of New Jersey, and by the law firm of Gibbons PC. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area.